Good afternoon, Facebook friends. Rachel Phillip here, coming at you from Mechanicsville, Virginia. Just wanted to tune in real quick and wanted to give everyone some tips on how to convert to using attraction marketing from what you might have been doing previously on your social media. So before I get started, I do want everyone who jumps on to please just comment below where you're tuning in from. And if you are watching this on replay, just put hashtag replay in the comments so that I know who's watching it on replay. And if you're not following me already in my business page, then make sure you jump over to Rejuvenate with Rachel and like and follow my page, and be sure to share it with your friends as well. So hope everyone's having a great Thursday. It's been dry here for a change, so that's been a good thing. I have been making this conversion over to attraction marketing, and it's going really well for me. I feel like I am doing something that I feel with my heart is the best way to kind of attract the right people for my business, as well as just to my life in general. So I've been doing a lot of research on the best ways to go about it, and I just wanted to kind of share the things that are working for me so far. So the first of those is doing lifestyle posts. I know a lot of us like to share our everyday things that happen in our life with our friends that maybe live far away or we don't talk to on a regular basis. And honestly, it's no different when you run a business. You're going to want to share all the ups and downs of life. And obviously, you don't want to get on there and, give all the nitty-gritty details about every little thing that happens in your business, but you do want to show that you're a real person and you go through struggles and you have triumphs, and you want to share all that with your audience. So make sure that you're doing lifestyle posts, lots of photos of you just enjoying life. If you are making money from the business that you're working, and that money is allowing you to go on vacations or to do just everyday things like go out for ice cream with your family or go to the movies or go to play putt-putt, whatever you're doing in your daily life, share that. Share that on Facebook. Let people know these are the things that I'm allowing myself to do because I have the freedom to do that. Add value to your page. Make sure that you're giving a reason for people to want to come to your page. If you're just kind of, constantly putting things up that are like paid advertisements, or if you're putting up your product posts over and over, people are kind of just going to feel like unless they want to purchase something, there's really no reason for them to be there. So make sure that you are putting value in your page that makes people have a reason to want to go to your page. So for instance, maybe telling them the tips that you have on how to bring people to your page, like I'm telling you right now. This is a value that I'm not charging you anything to watch this video. I'm just telling you from my own experience, these are some things that have worked for me. So if you're trying to do something similar to what I'm trying to do, these are some tips that I'm giving. So it's something as simple as that. It may be something where you have access to a step-by-step guide on how to do something. It may be recipes. If say you're doing like a nutrition group, it may be recipes. It may be free little workouts that you could do. Depending on what type of organization you're in, you may have lots of different types of things that you could share. But the key thing is just giving value. Sometimes I just might post something like why it's good to drink lemon in your water. I mean, it has nothing to do with my business whatsoever, but it's helpful information. I had no idea that it was so good to do that, and good thing I like it, so I drink it all the time now. But I'll post that later just in case you're curious now. But things like that are just value that you can add so that people will enjoy coming to your page and have a reason to kind of check in. Another thing that people are kind of surprised when I say, and it has nothing to do with not supporting or not wanting to endorse your company, but you don't want to be putting your company name and your product names all over your page. Okay, it's your page for a reason. Your company, I'm sure, has its own Facebook page. The reason you don't want to do that is because people are going to have no reason that they need to ask you, what are you doing? What are you selling? If you're putting it all over your page, then they may come on your page and look, but they may also go to Google and be like, okay, where else can I get this stuff? Maybe I can find it cheaper somewhere else. Meanwhile, you're sitting there, you have no idea they even looked at your page. You have certainly no idea that they've gone and found it somewhere else for cheaper. So you've missed out on a conversation that could be had, as well as possibly a sale. Just by putting all your information out there, they have no reason to talk to you. They have no reason to have a conversation with you. They can literally pop on your page, figure out everything that you're doing, and then pop off your page and they have no reason to go back. So, it's great to talk about, like, some of the maybe before and afters that you've had from some of the products that you sell, or those types of things. Those are awesome to do, but just don't get into the nitty gritty of what the product is or what company it's with. Like, let them ask you. You have to kind of keep a little bit of mystery to it. The other thing is just be a storyteller. Like, tell the story of your life. If you have little things that happen in your life that are, that kind of really just define who you are and your character and your integrity, those are great things to share on there, because people are attracted to you, and that's why they follow your page. It's not that they're attracted to, oh, well, she sells that product, so I'm going to follow her page. No, they're not going to follow your page because of a product you sell. They're going to follow your page because of who you are and what you have to offer them. And people tend to be focused on that. Like, what do you have to offer them? If you're somebody who they really don't feel like they can relate to, then they're probably going to write you off as like somebody that doesn't have anything to offer them. But if you're somebody that's relatable and has similar life experiences, or has shared that they've been through something that this person's going through, that's a great way to connect with somebody that you may have no idea is even out there. The last of the 5, I have lots to share, but I'm just sharing 5 today. The last of the 5 would be just motivational posts. I mean, we all have our favorite quotes that kind of keep us going on those days where things are not going so great. Just slap those up every once in a while. Even better if you can put it with a photo that kind of represents it for you, whether it be you and your family together or you working your business, whatever, but make it kind of relate to you, and maybe explain in the caption why this quote is so important to you and why this quote gives you the drive that you need on the days where it's not so easy. And I think that, again, this makes you relatable, makes it so that people can really kind of feel like, oh, this is a good place for me to come when I just need that extra boost, because I love that quote just like Rachel does. So just keep those things in mind. If you ever have any questions about, hey, is this a good idea to do on my post? Because I know you said something about, not posting my products. Is this okay to post? Just shoot me a quick message. I'll be glad to answer. That's what I'm here for. I really, like I've said in the past, I love helping people, and that's why I got into this business in the first place. And so that is what I'm here for. So feel free to reach out anytime. So again, make sure you comment below if you watch this on replay. And I hope you have a lovely Thursday, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thanks.